Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, February 24th. Welcome to the Inside Edge. Tonight, I will be doing something that I have never done before in my time at the Globe or at all, and that is attend and cover a State of the Union address in person. I have watched and written about them in the past, but always from a distance. This will be my first time where I'm actually in the House chamber as President Trump is giving his address. And I'll be curious for your feedback. I mean, I'd love to hear from anybody who's watching this what you're most interested in, what you would like me to focus on and look out for and cover today. But I'm kind of approaching it from two main angles. And one of those is to do what I pretty much always do, and that is really closely track what the New Jersey delegation is doing. A couple of them are planning on skipping the address entirely. I know that Bonnie Watson Coleman and LaMonica McIver are planning on doing that. Some other Democrats I think will be there. Last year, there were some sort of controversial protests mid-speech. I think Democrats are trying to back away from that this year, but it'll still be, interesting to watch the Democrats who are there, what their reactions are, what things Trump says might get at least a slight, sort of measure of approval from them, and what things do not. They'll also be bringing a variety of guests. I'll be reporting on that throughout today. Who might send certain messages to the administration or who might otherwise be part of the conversation, the policy talks that Congress is having. And the same goes for New Jersey's 3 Republican congressmen. What pieces of Trump's address are received well, what maybe isn't received so well, I don't know. That's something that, as a member of the press, this is actually an interesting fact that people don't always know about the way that the House press gallery works. It is directly above where Trump or any president would be speaking. So what you as the press can do is look out on the assembled House members and senators and see what they're voting, or not what they're voting on necessarily, but how they're reacting to things and what fights they're getting in and all of the drama that's happening among the members, much more so that you can see what the person at the front of the House is doing. But obviously the person at the front of the House will be the most important person tonight, Donald Trump. And that's the other thing I'll be watching. This is going to be a speech that's going to touch on a lot of things, I imagine. Trump is already warning that it's going to be quite long. Last year's was extremely long, so there will be, I'm sure, a lot said. And the Trump administration has been taking some moves in New Jersey recently that have caused controversy in general, and specifically heartburn among Republicans. There's the ongoing battle over Gateway tunnel funding that Trump has kind of decided to try to shiv to the extent that he can, which is really sort of unfortunate for both New Jersey Democrats and Republicans who see Gateway funding as a bipartisan win. And then more recently, there has been a battle in Roxbury, a Republican-leaning town, where there is now slated to be an ICE detention facility, which is causing a lot of local political tensions. It's causing local Republican elected officials to sort of lash out at the Department of Homeland Security, at local Congressman Tom Kean Jr. That's sort of a whole mess there. I'm not necessarily expecting Trump to name drop Roxbury in his address tonight, but these are issues that are going to inevitably come up, talking about Trump's immigration enforcement agenda, talking about, I wouldn't be surprised if he brings up Gateway. He's sort of shifted through different explanations for why he's trying to freeze the funding. Most recently, he's talked about potential cost overruns. It would not shock me if that comes up and that becomes, a thorny thing for the members of the audience, especially the Republicans in the audience, to kind of respond to. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm planning on tracking today. But please do let me know if you have anything else that you think would be interesting to look out for at what will be my first State of the Union. So with that, I'll see you around and have a